it's going to take a while because that was the whole premise of The Fly.
Yeah.
He was trying to get them to teleport just from like one area to the other. And that entire movie is why teleporting is not a good idea. That is some eldritch shit.
Yeah.
And like, knowing my luck, I'd end up as the baboon. Welcome back to some more of VIII Lacrimosa of Donna. Alright, we're in the East Coast Cave. We're looking for a ghost ship. And we're also wondering what the hell kind of enemies are in here.
Ghosts.
There's a lot of creatures in this game where I'm just like, oh, really cool. It's based off that
And then there are
animal.
some that it's just like, what?
Yeah, it's like, what even am I looking at?
Those are the ones that the creators made in like the 7th grade, and they go, I just combined a dolphin and a scorpion. Like,
Pretty much. God, that's a beautiful memory. I think that's our ghost ship. Nice. So, how do we get to it? Well, let's keep following the path. What is this? Kudabami.
that looks like a barnacle.
Looks like a barnacle mixed with a heart.
Yeah.
Like a human heart.
Yeah, all the aorta.
Because, like,
Vibes
it's
going
invincible until, like, that little pink part
Yeah, pops.
is exposed, and then you can actually do damage to it. What? I missed it. What happened?
No, you're okay. I will. That's one that I'll tell you after.
Okay, thank you. Because if you haven't noticed by now, all commentary is recommended for ages 13 and up.
I promise not to talk about childbirth.
It was science.
There's a book that I have been recommending to everyone that will listen to me. And
The
it's,
goblin one?
Well, Goblin Mode. Yeah, but
Okay.
also, so this book is called The Adventures of Amina al-Safari,
All right.
and it's a pirate book. And it was really good.
Ooh.
And the whole premise is this woman is like a queen pirate.
Okay.
And she basically retires and then is approached by a noblewoman asking for her help, or more or less like blackmailing her for her help, to find her granddaughter that has been kidnapped.
Oh, so it's like an adventure book.
Yes.
Cool.
And I mean, it's pretty standard when it comes to like the structure of what to expect in the book. Like, you know, she has to really think about it, and then she's like, fuck, I have to do this to, you know, save my family, because the noblewoman is basically threatening her family.
Right.
So she has to, like, get the old team back together.
Ah. Some of the Avengers.
Yeah. But
Gotta
it's
get the
like,
gang back together.
even though it follows, like, the steps of, like, all right, the threat happens, you gotta get the team back together.
Yeah.
And then, like, it follows all of those steps. It was just such an enjoyable book to read.
I got you.
And what I think is really funny is,
What the
It's
hell
a-
are these things?
oh, but they're kind of cool.
They look a little like kaiju.
A mini kaiju.
Looks like something Gamera would face.
But the book, it's great because it's also like super inclusive,
Okay.
which I know a lot of modern books are. But like the main character, the pirate queen, is Islam. She follows Islam.
Okay.
So as a Muslim woman, like, it talks about her, like, putting her head wrap on, and also just the idea of, like, getting married. Like, she has to be married.
Right.
And it talks about her current husband, who is...
The bad guy.
he is not a bad guy,
Oh, okay.
but he is not quite what you're expecting.
Alrighty.
Which was really, really good. And they talk about, like, getting divorced, and she's just like, nah, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it was really, really good. There's
Was
not
it a
like
series or just
no,
like
it's a
one
standalone.
book? Just one standalone. That's pretty interesting for an adventure book. It's very difficult to get like an entire adventure
it's
story
definitely
in one
left
go.
open.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a newer book. I read the advanced reader, so it just came out maybe this past year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. It
Yeah.
could be the start of a new franchise.
But I've been recommending it to everyone because it's like, if you like a certain genre, it's in there.
All right.
Like, it was just really good.
Well, alrighty then.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
10 out of 10 would recommend. Alrighty. I'm fishing by the ghost ship, hoping to get a spooky trout. Ooh.
Are you gonna get ghost fish?
That's what I'm trying to get. I don't know if there's ghost fish in this game. So far, I've just been getting a lot of regular fish.
Yeah, it's because it was a pirate ship. Made me think of the Adventures of Amino Safari.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
We caught a skelly man.
Oh, they're the worst.
Well, I don't think you can kill them if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think you can. I think you can just...
Well, at least this skelly man is a lower level than me. The first one I grabbed in the swamp was like twice my level, and I was just like, this will be interesting.
Maybe you can kill it now that the, levels.
I don't know if it has to do with levels, the orichalcum, or
I
something
mean, because
else.
he's almost gone.
Yeah, so we're going to find out shortly. So hard.
The orichalcum could definitely play a part in that, too. Alright, you did. You defeated
I didn't get
him.
EXP, though.
You just
Yeah,
didn't
he just
die.
came back.
Oh, okay.
So it's very much like the red skeletons from the Castlevania series. When you knock them down, and then after a while they come back up.
Yeah,
Dry Bones and Mario operate the same way.
right.
I think there's methods to kill a red skeleton, depending on the game. But for the most part, it's just like, oh, they don't stay dead forever, so watch
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, because this sumbitch is following me. Quit it.
You gotta get on the ship.
Yes, I do. Maybe on the ship
Go,
I get
Sahar,
something
go.
that'll help me kill these things for good. I don't know.
Well, even just like typically if you go to a new area, they leave you alone.
No, I got you. Oh, come on. Open up. Open up. Let me shove my anchor right in there.
Just a barnacle on my heart.
Ah, barnacles. There we go. Yeah, much bigger difference.
One of my coworkers is like known for having dad swears,
Oh, yeah?
and that just made me think of it because SpongeBob.
Ah, barnacles.
But like he'll go, bagels.
Ah, bagels. Ah, Bob Saget.
But I'm just like, that's the biggest dad swear I think I've ever heard. Bagels.
Bob Saget was the OG. Ah, Bob Saget.
Well, that was the Tourette's
guy.
guy.
Yep.
There's a name engraved on the hull.
Eleftheria. Eleftheria is the name of the boat.
Guess we got all this ghost ship noise sorted out.
Do you really enjoy the video of the guy that's taking an Uber and they both have Tourette's? And they're
Yep.
like playing off
too?
they're playing off each other's tics.
That was
And
a
they're
pretty
just
good
so
one.
happy.
I wonder how she pulled that off.
Well, it's like, finally, I'm understood.
Asking how, but ooh.
Well, there was another one that I was watching that was like this woman and her husband own a business. They own a bakery. And both of them have schizophrenia. Like they're medicated, but they still have certain things that happen to them because of that disease.
Okay.
And apparently everyone that buys a certain amount of baked goods or something, they get a free cookie.
Aw.
And she was like, she remembers handing everyone their cookies and then like closing up and cleaning for the night. She sees a cookie in a bag on the floor. And then she was like, what? One of the customers weren't real.
Oh, shit.
And she is just losing it. She is laughing so hard. She was like, I don't know which one wasn't really there.
Wow. All right, we got the ship's log. Day 3 since leaving Atlas Port. The Eleftheria is handling the journey well. We should soon make land on the Isle of Seiren. It is imperative that I reach the island and return safely. Arr, arr, arr. Indeed, they must be exposed and shown for what they are. I must do this. Should I fail, I will forswear my rank and name.
Captain Reed.
For I am Captain Reed.
Captain Reed? No, Captain Crunch.
Everyone in Greek. The dread Captain Reed. Missing an arm because of course.
I
Oh, we got ourselves quite a savage.
learned a fun fact about pirates. Apparently, the limbs and everything that they are missing aren't always from like a battle or from like their pillaging quests. 9 times out of 10, it's from scurvy.
Scurvy.
They lose limbs to scurvy.
I did read about that once, yep. I lost me leg to scurvy. Ooh. That's always a good sign. When the drawbridge come out and
Get
the ghost
on.
ship's like, welcome aboard.
I'd rather not.
This could be a trap. Oh, Donna, you know me so well.
She's just like, yeah, that's not going to stop you, is it?
So Hod's afraid of ghosts. Alright, are you ready to see my pirate outfits?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get everyone in pirate gear, because we're gonna be pirates!
I was just thinking about the last episode that we had recorded, and we were talking about like homesteading and starting a farm,
Yep.
and how you would just take my phone and bury it in the
Yep.
yard.
Yes, I would.
And I just had that Donna moment of like, that won't stop me. I'll go talk to the experts at Tractor Supply.
Pretty much. We're gonna give Adel an eye patch. Donna.
That's cute.
Yeah. Loxia.
I didn't see hers.
Don't worry,
I-
you'll see them during
I was gonna say,
cutscenes.
I don't think I remember liking Loxia's pirate outfit, but
It's the most revealing of all the characters. And Rakota.
which is wild to me, because I just think of Loxia's like personality, and she's not one that would be like, ta-da.
Yeah.
Fight a big one.
What we got here? Well, we've already seen Sahad's pirate outfit. I did wear it a
Yeah.
couple times earlier. Oh wow.
The fishy. Get the fishy.
This is probably gonna be a little fish because this was too.
Oh, it's a treasure chest.
No problem. Prismatic jewel, prismatic jewel. Alrighty. Alright. Enough dallying. Let's head on up to the ghost ship. How is our health?
Is everybody alive?
What should we eat? What's a good, tasty meal to have before you enter a spooky ship, huh?
A ratatouille.
Yeah. Stuff ourselves with some ratatouille. Then throw it back up.
Aw.
This place could use some cleaning.
I mean, all these dead people just laying around.
I like Hummel's outfit.
Yeah.
Let me off.
He looks like Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah, that's Loxia.
Could the corpses
Eh.
we
I mean,
found on the island be former members of the
The
ship's
Picard works. It helps.
the main thing, like, I just will never understand the weird, like, thong straps.
I don't like the feel of this, guys. We should get
Anime
off of
thing,
this
I
ship
guess. I don't
now.
know. I like Donna's outfit, though.
The ship's
I mean, I guess
bell.
it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I just don't understand why poor Loxia just doesn't get pants. Bitch, undies all day, every day.
But I like Donna's little bandana.
No, I like her costume.
Oh no! Who is controlling the ship? Ah! Adel, look!
I mean, I do like Loxia's top. I just wish the poor girl got to wear, like, pants or
Pants,
a skirt or
Put some pants on,
or
Jesus.
something.
But, yeah, we have undead pirates.
But her top is cute.
Let me borrow that top. Let me borrow that top. I like how they're still acting like pirates. It's not just like,
Yeah. They're still on duty.
Still on duty. Oh, there's the creepy blue aura. Pull it in reverse and set it out. Where are we going? Who knows? So I believe once you board the ghost ship, you can't go back until you finish
The ghost
the
ship.
ghost ship.
Yep.
So like there's no going back to the village, there's
Right.
no fast travel. You're stuck here.
It's essentially a floating dungeon.
This
Yep.
really is a ghost ship. And it's taken us out to sea.
And it comes with a nasty fog too.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't want anyone to see it.
Pirate ship Eleutheria.
What on earth is going on?
I'm not going to be rude. Everyone's traumatized.
Very well. I suppose we have no choice.
Is this really harder to accept than the existence of primordials?
Or my presence in this era. These pirates are pretty.
I like how Donna makes light of that situation. Tee-hee, I'm not supposed to be here. This certainly isn't emotionally this certainly isn't emotionally scarring for either of us.
Over here.
Speak for yourself.
Poor Sahad, he's just like, you guys laugh all you want, but Loxie and me are scared. And Loxie's just like, nope, just you. Sahad's like, oh, come on, I was having a moment. Can we bond over anything? So what's nice is, unlike most RPGs, these areas where you're stuck and can't go back to like grind or anything, sometimes they're really hard. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't go back
Yeah.
and grind or anything. I'm stuck. There's 2 RPGs in particular where there's a point like this where if you don't grind, you might end up resetting the game.
Ooh.
Just if you realize, oh, I didn't level properly. This is not one of them. This is actually one of the easier areas this late in the game. Like, it's creepy, but none of the enemies, even the boss, I found too difficult. I found the boss of this area easier than the past couple.
Yeah.
The past handful. But no, it really sucks when it's just like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, that's okay. I can just go back and grind.
And you can't.
Oh, I can't. I think what is nice is there's still enemies in this part, so you can
Yeah.
still grind. There's one RPG I know of where like you are on an airship, there's a save point and a cutscene. And then
That's
after
it.
that's a boss fight. So like what you should do, I didn't do this when I first played it, is cycle through save files. So let's say save file 1 has the previous chapter, save file 2 has the airship, and you're just like, I just got my ass handed. I'd rather load save file 1
Yeah.
and replay the last chapter than start the whole fucking game over again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like RPG connoisseurs know the game I'm talking about, but we'll probably get there someday.
What is it?
Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Numero 10. There's a moment where there's a big old dragon that just pops out of the sky
Just
and
beats your ass.
oh, it's horrible. I had to reset the game, and it took me a while to finally beat that entry of Final Fantasy. So yeah. Doesn't happen much in modern games because there's a lot more, I would say, consideration for the player
Okay.
in the modern era. Where like even if you get stuck, there's fast travel, there's ways to grind.
Yeah.
I think it was just an oversight, and when the developers realized that, it was just like, oh shit, oops. Because it's just like, oh, this is a tough boss, they should save. There we go, problem solved.
Yeah.
And then like hindsight, they're just like, oh fuck, but what if they save over their previous file and they're like underleveled? Yeah. You know what these things remind me of? Alright, so you're familiar with most Godzilla movies, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember Destroya?
Destroyer!
Yeah, Destroya. Yeah, the one that like effectively takes down Godzilla.
Yeah.
It reminds me of one of the early mutations of Destroya. Which is ironically one of my favorite Godzilla movies.
What year was it?
1996?
Okay, so it's not in the criterion that I got you.
No. It might have been 86. Because, like, my criterion, I believe, ends in either the late 60s
I
or
think
the
it's
early
the 70s, yeah.
So this is interesting. Sahad was all just like, oh, Captain Reed, he's a horrible terror.
Yeah.
And we're reading its logs, and it's just like, I am innocent. I was framed.
Oh.
Because, Men of Greek, yep.
I love the word archipelago, and I don't think it's used enough.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And now Sahad's just like, wait, if Sahad was trying, if Captain Reed was trying to liberate the slaves, and my people said he was a tyrant, my people are shit.
Oh, I like that even Donna's little hair ribbons changed.
Mm-hmm. Sahad's just like, damn, faced with the facts. Be like Sahad. When you get new information, be like,
I
all
was
right
wrong.
then. I was wrong. Don't double down. No, clearly my people were right about Captain Reed. It's all a bunch of hoo-ha.
Shark bait.
Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha. Okay, so the Destroya-looking monsters, they give you EXP. These skeletons, you can just keep killing them and they get knocked down and they'll get back up again.
I get knocked down.
But I get up again. Oh, never gonna keep me down. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here.
Oh, Donny boy.
I still kill them because, like, they're in my freaking way.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, gives me a couple seconds before they come back to life.
Yeah.
Gives me a little bit of a breathing room. Okay, but basically, each time we uncover one of these logs and learn more about Captain Reed, Rakota, it gets rid of the blue aura so you can access the next floor.
Okay.
See? Ship's log 3. Sometimes they're easy to find, sometimes not as much. Alright, so let's learn more about Captain Reed's testimony. Whose bright idea was it to take Captain Reed's log and just be like, we're going to scatter this all throughout this one goes in a chest, and page 3 through 6, they can go over here. And,
Clearly, you've never kept a diary.
it all goes in one book, right? You don't scatter the pages and be like, in 1,000
Well, it
years.
also depends. Like, do you think that this was all written on in a book? Because think of the time frame. Would it have been a book, or would it have been several scrolls of paper?
Okay.
So I feel like it's more plausible that if it was just on several scrolls of paper, that it would be...
So it would be similar
easier
to how I
spread
have
apart.
a notebook in the
Yeah,
office, a notebook
essentially.
downstairs.
Yeah. So, and then it'd be like,
Some
Ren's
stuff in the
log,
attic.
who the fuck has this all over the house? And it's like, well, several notebooks,
I guess that makes more sense.
Donna's just like, I don't think that's right.
Donna's just like, no comment.
She's like, whatever makes you happy. Do you understand more of like why I'm just like, Donna is a sweet baby angel?
Yeah. Yeah, more, especially seeing her interact with people of like Adel's era.
And she's just like, that's okay.
I'm just like, aw. She's like a more mature Olivia.
Yes.
Not by too much, but a little bit.
She is just a little ray of sunshine.
Like Olivia is like, I'm here in the
world and it's fascinating. Donna's been here a minute, but she's still kind of like,
Ooh.
yeah, very much.
I feel like I would want that to be my personality, but I just have an infinite case of the morbs.
Morbs?
That is a 19th century British slang term for melancholia.
And you you were just like, what's this every moment red letter mean?
I mean, yeah.
And then you're bringing up the morbs.
But I mean, it's definitely more fun to say I've got the morbs than I'm feeling melancholic today. Be
I'll
like,
take your
all
word
right,
for it."
little Victorian child dying of the plague. Like,
Don't say there's nothing to do in the doldrums.
I mean, essentially.
That's what I think when it comes to melancholy. Now what? Ew, it has a tongue. Or at least I hope it's a tongue. Now I'm thinking of Wesker. I'm glad our minds are so similar.
Oh, this poor dog. He has like a puffy butthole right now. Just
Aww. The poor little puppers.
today, I poked him in the bum because that's how I get him up to like start moving around.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a tentacle.
And you were just like, oh, you poked him in his swollen bum and now his peep is crooked.
Poor puppers.
Doodles.
He was at half mast. Whoopsies.
This poor dog. Sorry, I'm pretty sure if anyone ever breaks in while Wesky is alive, we can just pick him up, squeeze him, and shoot him with pee. Like, you better stay back. I've got a water gun.
Yep. Look out! This thing's loaded.
Wesky gets excited. Oh no, they put the extension on it. Like,
What the hell? Oh shit. No, I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. I'm underwater. I can't breathe. No. Well, I guess there's gotta be a moment when we get to travel underwater soon.
ooh, I like that feature.
Because this is the second area. Like, the first was quite early on when we were in that cave and it slowly went
Yeah.
underwater, and I was like, don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I'll mark this on the map and I'll come back later.
Yeah.
There we go. Ship's log number 4. All right. What else do you have to say, Captain Reed? Let's see. So do you think Donna is, like, reading this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. So Donna's doing her own, like, Captain Reed voice, or do you think she's just being like...
I feel like
Unfortunately.
Donna would probably read it in her own voice, but if Zahad was reading it, I feel like he'd be like, well, he probably had like a deep, scratchy voice. Like he would do a voice.
Hummel would read... Huh?
Hummel would be the character in the Black Bulls that looks like Marilyn Manson.
What? I love that character. I mean, I would have came too, and no one would have asked me.
I don't want you to be afraid of me. I want everyone to be my friend. Like he's actually mumbling like full sentences.
There was that episode where Asta, is that the main character's name? Asta goes into the portal and, not Loxia, but Loxia.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
She jumps in after him, and then the portal closes, and Marilyn Manson's just like, "Aw," and I'm just like, "Well, that's
Because
a
he
move."
wanted to go to the mixer.
Yes, he did. He wanted to go to the mixer with them. All right, we got a save crystal coming up. You know what that means? Get ready for a boss.
I feel like we should watch 2 episodes of Molly McGee and 2 episodes of Black Clover.
I agree. Ooh, I got pumpkins.
It's like an hour of TV time.
Woohoo! Essence stone. What's this? Pirate's note number 6. What was number 5? Oh, this is a note, not a log. Hence, we'll get out of here with our lives. I don't know.
but I'll do as the captain says.
Oh, these are other, like,
These are other
Other-
pirates. Okay.
sailors. Hey, thanks for putting a save crystal in the ship.
Yeah, really.
Appreciate it.
Oh, we've come full circle. Back on the docks.
I feel like maritime history is something I would absolutely love to look into.
Back on the deck somehow.
I could see that. Oh, Donna's leggings. I like Donna's leggings too.
They are cute.
All
Like,
these-
her whole outfit is cute.
Yeah, fantastic.
It is cute, yeah.
I love the costume design in this game. Even like the plume on
Yeah.
his shoulder. Uh-oh.
I just really want poor Loxia to have some pants.
Get a load of this nightmare fuel. Like, what am I looking at?
He's like, sorry, my crotch ribs are out.
Pirate Revenant. Crotch sides.
Well, because, like, where the crotch is, he has, like, a rib cage.
Well, it looks like the top half of him is like a regular pirate.
And then the bottom is a
half
spider.
is like a sea monster or
yeah.
something, yeah.
Its arm.
Gives very, like, daddy long-legger vibes.
So yeah, this is the Pirate Revenant.
Do you see his crotch ribs?
Yes, yes I do. But he's got a tail.
He almost kind of looks like a scorpion.
Yeah, it looks like there was like a scorpion and they were just like...
Yeah. He's a centaur.
Yeah, basically. Whoa, whoa, careful. I bet if one of those hit you, it hurts quite a bit. But he's surprisingly very slow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd be slow, too, if you were dead.
Not necessarily. Like, there's always some, like,
That's
zombie
why we
monsters.
always did our witchcraft in the really old part of the cemetery, because they were the most decomposed, so they'd probably be the slowest during the rise of the dead.
Well, that's a nice tip there. Damn, he, like, falls down a lot, too. Cool. He's almost dead, by the way. Like, I am ripping this dude to shreds. So I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or this is a relatively easy fight, but compared to the last couple, this one's not too bad.
Yeah. I think story-wise it would make sense
Okay.
as to why it's an easier battle.
Whoa. Like, I'm sure if you get hit by a lot of things, you'll still be in trouble, but
Yeah.
I think it's called telegraph. His attacks are easily telegraphed. Like, there's that big wind-up
Yeah.
before he strikes. So it's not nearly as bad. Ooh, I did get hit, though. Well, didn't get no damage on that one.
I want to know, do centaurs have 2 hearts and 2, like, intestinal tracts? Or is one of their chest cavities just, like, full of candy?
They're full of candy. Come on, man. There's drawings of that to where it's like a centaur and like what it looks like on the inside, and it's kind of like, so does the heart go here, here, both?
Yeah, I'm curious.
What happens next? All right, well, we beat the Pirate Revenant, and there we go. Ship's log number 5. Now we can finally get the resolution to the scattered story. It's been a lot of fun, but let's see how it all ends. Ooh, an unusual sickness. Scarlet fever.
I know. Smallpox.
No, it's exclusive to the Isle of Seiren. The end.
In the middle of the page?
Well, it becomes illegible. Oop, hold on. There's a second page.
It's a map!
But not just any map. Sea chart. Showing the waters of the Isle of Seiren. Cool.
That map be useless to me now.
Ooh.
Why don't you lubbers put it to good use?
Ye lubbers.
A ghost.
Sahad, get over it, my dude.
Yeah. Out of all the things you've seen on this journey, you'd think this would be just, yes. Well, of course. Dinosaurs and serial killers, that's common day.
I know,
But I
but
draw the line at ghosts.
ghost pirates? Absolutely not.
Made the scapegoat by the Navy and set adrift to die like a dog.
He definitely looks a lot younger than I thought he would. I thought he'd be like very
He's a ghost. He gets to look however the fuck he wants.
Morgan Moonscar from
Yeah.
Zombie Island.
Yeah.
Just a little more rugged. That's what I was expecting. Not so clean shaven.
Pirates took great pride in keeping themselves and their ships clean.
Yes, I do recall that.
Except they're privates, I guess.
A pirate privates.
How is this even happening?
I love pirate history. Do you know what shiver me timbers means?
Shaking legs?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. What does it mean?
There are sharks in the water around the boat.
Shiver me timbers. Oh, sharks in the water.
Because, like, a group of sharks is called a shiver.
Oh, cool. I thought it was shiver me timbers.
I know. No, it means there's sharks in the water.
Ah.
Damn it. ADHD hyperfixation. Now I'm just like, I wonder if there's any books on, like, pirate history.
Oh, there probably are. Definitely. Probably a whole slew. But check it out. We got the migration path of the Oceanus.
Ah.
Thank you, Ghost Captain. Caption? Ghost Captions.
Ya hologram.
This is interesting, though. Calls him out. He's just like,
Ah, you're from Crete.
it was at this moment where I was just like, wait, what if I didn't get all the treasure chests? Please let me come back.
I was gonna say, I think you can come back to the ship. It just doesn't leave anymore.
Okay. So most likely it'll probably just get rid of the ghostly aura
Yeah.
and then just stay there, and it'll be like, well, all right. Because I got to come back when I can travel underwater and see what's down in the brig. But no, that was a cool little, not really a side area, just like...
It's a
ties in-
small area.
Yeah, it ties into the story, but not like the main plot.
Yeah. I like when longer stories like this have little nuance stories within them.
Smaller stories within, yeah.
So it's not like too many, like there's not too many side stories, but
Right.
like, you know, how many ships have crashed on this island?
Yeah,
You know, and then we actually get to like see one of the ships.
yep. Or at least what's left of one of the
Yeah.
ships.
Avast, you sea dog. Huh? What do you want with me? Don't be letting the wind fill up your sails, just 'cause ye have that map there. We best not be crossing paths in the underworld anytime soon, you hear me? Sure. Whatever you say, sir. Adam, was it? I'm sure you've seen many a sight on this here isle. There be all manner of beasts, ruins, and hidden wonders buried here, waiting to be found. I weren't in to uncover all this isle's secrets, but I've
Oh, wow. He has a lot of faith in me. Well, Captain, I'm not much of a completionist, so...
Do your best.
a fascinating crew member already, eh, lad?
He's like, what are you?
Ah, and ocean of time separates us. We be part of the same crew, fighting to escape this isle's clutches. So batten down your hatches. Holy, you'll weather this storm.
Well, of course we'll survive. There's a Ys 9 and a Ys 10.
Farewell.
Sorry if it gives away the ending, but
Shocker.
I don't know. It's a lot more difficult to pull off a bad ending or a sad ending in a video game than a movie where like the character loses because
Yeah.
that's player investment.
Yeah.
In a movie, it's just like, oh, the heroes lose.
But again, I think it is doable if it's established throughout the game, like I am Setsuna.
Yeah.
Like, you know, either way, Setsuna is going to die. Like, that is the whole point of the game.
I think there's a difference in like one of the main characters dying and the characters losing.
Yeah.
Like, it would be very unsatisfying if Samsara consumes everything and everyone loses.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, what the fuck was all that effort for?
So, Slender Man. Have you ever played Slender Man?
I have not, but I've heard of it.
So, basically, like, the online game version, I don't even know if it's still available anywhere because of all of the crimes committed around Slender Man. But if you played the online game, the whole point of the game is that you have to collect 8 notes, and you can't get caught by Slender Man. And then it's like, you go through, and it's really freaking hard, but if you collect all 8 notes, you still die by Slender Man. Like, he still gets you.
Oh. Huh. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean, like,
But that was a relatively short horror game,
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah. You can,
So I
like,
feel like
finish it
it's-
in, like, a couple hours.
Yeah, that's a lot different from like, I just invested 35 hours into this RPG and what do you
Yeah.
mean we fucking lose?
Yeah. I still think there's a way that you could probably do it well.
Yeah.
If it's a satisfying enough gameplay and the ending is like, yeah, they lose, but the story is well put together.
Okay. Okay. So now we just have to find the nest of the Oceanus. But that doesn't mean we can take it on just yet. But what's cool is they're like, this must be the nest of the Oceanus. And I'm just like, oh, I guess that. It was that big chasm
Yeah.
when we went back to Eternia. That's the nest. And I was just like, yeah, I kind of figured it was down there. Big old gaping chasm in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm sure some big old nasty beastie lives down there. Ooh. Quick, get her some caffeine.
I know. Get that bitch a Dr. Pepper and Excedrin.
Rhea, plant some coffee beans.
Rhea?
Raja, the boy?
Raha, yeah.
Raha.
At least I call him Raha.
Raha, okay.
I was like, Rhea and the Last Dragon?
What does coffee have to do with that Disney movie?
I love coffee.
Alright, so that's our mission. Investigate the chasm. And build up a plan of attack.
Let's do it.
I have a plan. Attack. Oh, yeah. So this is where it's just like, hey, that's where the Oceanus is, but we can't breathe underwater.
Yeah.
So now we gotta find a method to do so. And this is where Donna comes into play.
Funny you should mention. I love the discussion between Hummel and Thanatos whenever he was like, speaking of, where'd you get them pickles from?
That was
He was
in the
like,
last
I grew them
episode.
myself.
Yeah.
Just like, so about those pickles, they were tremendous. Oh shit, I forgot to get rid of the eye patch.
Everyone else is just like,
Oh,
Adol,
Adol.
we're not pirates anymore. Oh, Adol, forget it. Let him have his fun.
He's like, I like to be able to see in the dark and the light. No time to waste.
He looks like Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid. Colonel, I'm on the island. Let's do this. So this is interesting. So you know how earlier when you're just like, oh, you can just warp to any location point, and I'm just like, no, I can't. You're just like, yes, you can. Now I can do it.
Now you can. Okay.
I can warp to crystals, but I can't just warp anywhere.
So Hod's like, my legs are going to be so much better.
Well, yeah, this also confirms that, like, this whole time they've been running back to
Yeah,
the village.
hoofing it back and forth.
Because they're just like, what do you mean we warped? I'm like, I mean, I did it just a few minutes ago, didn't I? But, like, in the story, like, they're
When you're traveling. the map,
hauling
yeah.
ass. It's called fast travel, but in the context of the story,
They're
walking
yeah.
back to Castaway Village. So those moments when I'm just like, oh, wait, I want to go back here. Oh, I
They're
forgot
like,
this.
son of a bitch!
It's like, holy shit. So yeah, now we can warp. Yay.
God, I can't wait until, like, humanity finds a way to teleport.
It's going to take a while, because that was the whole premise of The Fly.
Yeah.
He was trying to get them to teleport just from, like, one area to the other. And that entire movie is why teleporting is not a good idea. That is some eldritch shit.
Yeah.
And, like, knowing my luck, I'd end up as the baboon.
The baboon.
The baboon that he tests on before he goes into it, that just ends up inside out when it teleports.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, huh. Oh, hey, what you doing down here, little guy? Girl, sorry.
Madam.
Madam.
These are the graceful, maleficent horns of a lady. Come on, baby.
Hail!
You can do it.
Luna.
I'm gonna give her some more fish. Uh-oh. She wants more fish before she gives me a reward this time. Yeah, I just gave her like 2 fish in a row and she still didn't give me a reward.
Oh?
She broke the cycle.
She's like, I'm not at my normal perch. I'm feeling less generous right now.
Meanwhile, Thanatos just found a new drinking buddy.
I also enjoy that Thanatos has a sheriff star.
Yeah, that is really cool. Donna being respectful for the men. Ah, Donna, you best girl.
She's actually...
Realizing the women are strong, but also respecting the men. Oh my, okay. Red baby onesie, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta fetch supplies for a onesie for the fucking newborn? Alright. Giant nemesis.
Ugh.
Shows its okay. And a rallying concert. Okay. Well, they're all short, so I should probably do them within the next episode.
Yeah.
And just knock them out. Okay, so... Oh, by the way, have some tomato seeds.
My cabbages!
There we go. We're going to have some fresh tomatoes soon. Alright, so before we call it an episode, we're going to recap all the quests, get them started, and then in the next episode, we're going to face Thanatos' nemesis,
Ooh.
rally a concert,
Woo.
and make a fucking onesie, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I love that it's like, my nemesis. Can you make my kid some clothes?
Once again, I'm just like, this is not the kind of side quest shit you bring up mid-game.
I think that kind of stuff, though, does just, like, break up the intense monotony.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it's just, like, a fun little, like, hey, go find some flowers.
See, there's a word for those. They're called fetch quest, and
Yeah.
they have
I
numerous
can see,
results.
like, the love-hate relationship between,
Whereas
with
some are
gamers.
like, you want me to fetch something for you? That's, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, examine the red shell. I will survive and share the story of this adventure with future generations. Adol. I will survive.
I know.
Sahad will wish for my family to smile forever. Oh, you simple bastard.
Aw.
I wish for everyone to get off this island safely. Someday I will forge great weapons that surpass those made by my grandfather, Kathleen. I want to light the way for everyone, Nia. Simple but effective. Someday I will be a great captain, Cathu. Too soon, Cathu, too soon.
His grave's not even cold yet, bitch!
Food and good drink, that's all I need. Greater speed and precision, Hummel. For my business to prosper, Dina. To follow in my doctor's footsteps, Licht. Doctor who? Not Doctor Who as in the show. I'm like, what
I was
doctor?
like,
There's a lot I want to wish for. World peace. Oh, you are a child. Become a greater man than Dad, and a big shot too. Sylvia, I wish to become even stronger. Jesus.
Grandma's over there selling her soul to Satan. Like,
She's in there learning from Asta.
I know.
Sylvia's just like, wrong. I will be the Wizard King.
I know.
Asta's just like, a female Wizard King. Sure. I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm not going to crush your dreams. No, no, no. What am I doing with your phone?
You picked it up when Luna was trying to jump up on
Oh, okay.
the Hufa.
Okay, so Austin specifically wants to talk to Donna about this matter. Ooh. It's a harp. Fine. That's a harp. And that's a dress. Robe. Reason number 2. Look what I can do. Oh, what does that have to do with... No. He's got a point there.
Can you even play the harp?
I am a fine musician.
Oh my
that's what
god, you
people
haven't
say.
seen his painting yet. Okay.
Yo, I did.
Did you?
He paints that all. And
Yeah.
you're just like, yep, that's a painting. You, don't quit your day job. Oh, okay. So we're probably going to go back to Eternia.
And find sheet music.
So we'll do that in Donna's time then. Because it's not going to be like
Probably, yeah.
rummaging through the ruins. Let's see here. The Eternian Waltz.
I know. There's no Chopin, I'm sorry.
March of the Primordials.
It's just a bunch of people screaming. You're screaming off key!
What else we got? There you are. Giant Nemesis. Alright, show me the bane of your existence. You said you have 2 Nemesis?
Oh my god, this was like one of the points in the game where I had to stop for a minute.
Oh, this point. Okay. Oh boy. All right.
Was this quest, because I was just getting so frustrated.
I think this was the only time in Ys 8 that you were frustrated.
Yeah. And then I was like, can you help me? And then you tried to do it and couldn't do it. And then I was like,
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, we have to catch a giant fish. And that's the quest.
big old fish.
A big old fish.
Eat it for days.
How big is it? Well, it's a special breed of Pararu. And it's 5 miles long.
Way to go, little Paro.
It'll feed the entire village.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Be careful. Many primordials have been spotted where that fish goes.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, neat. I can just deliver the materials right now. Well, that was an easy one. I can close out the episode with this one.
Speaking of, like, big old fish feeding a village, have you ever seen how big a salmon is?
A couple times, yes. Yeah, they're biggies.
Massive.
There's the onesie. There's the onesie for the little baby. Good job.
The color red is a symbol of good luck because of you, Adol the Red.
Adol's like, good luck. Have you seen what happens
He's
every
like,
time I'm on a
I
boat?
literally wreck every ship I've ever been on. Adol. He's like, this just got real awkward.
So I think what's really funny is I thought I was going to have to like type in a name and I was like, oh fuck, what could I name the baby?
Bitch. Baby bitch.
Baby bitch. It's the baby.
Call him baby for short.
But no, you actually get options. So, let's see. We could go with... The Hope of Castaway Village? Hope? Or The Light of Castaway Village? Luke. I like Luke.
Yeah, I think I named him Luke too.
Hope is a weird name for a child.
For a boy.
Yeah, for a boy too, yeah. There we go.
So we name all of our equipment at work.
Oh, yeah?
And when one of our machines went down, I had to put a note on it for people not to use it. Mm-hmm. And I put Babs as broken, do not use. And they were like, Babs, since when is that machine's name Babs? And I was like, it stands for broke ass bitch. They were like, oh.
Alrighty, so there we go. Ed's approval increased. We got feather boots. Feather boots!
Feather boots.
Feather boots! Alright, next episode. We're gonna catch ourselves a fish.
Let's do it.
But first, there we
Get
go.
them feather boots on. Remove the eye patch.
Remove the eye patch. See y'all next time.
Doos.
What should I upgrade? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. complete. I'll get started. I'll get started. Whew, it's complete. I'll get started. Whew, it's complete. I'll get started. All right, finished. Leave it to me. All right, finished. Leave it to me. All right, finished. Leave it to me. All right, finished. I'll get started. All right, finished. Is that it?